What's going on, guys? All right, now let's talk about a Cash App feature that I love. I absolutely love this feature, especially with me being a swing trader in Cash App investing. So let me kind of go over what I mean by this and how this feature can help you as well if you're a swing trader or a long-term investor on Cash App. So let's come down here and open up a position that I'm already in. Let's see here. All right, let's open up Carvana. All right, so as you can see, my position right now is down $34, which is 10% of my total amount invested. So it gives you information down here, like the total value, the total gain, which is like I said, -10, the amount of shares that you own, and let's check this out. Let me draw a circle around this right here. The average cost per share. That's very important. Also, right here, let's take another angle here. The average, the amount of shares that you own as well, right here. So those two things, average cost per share and the shares that you own. So that's an important thing to know. Um, when you're swing trading, you need to have an idea of how many shares of a particular stock that you own, even if you bought fractional shares of that stock. In the whole scheme of things, it's not super important with the amount of shares, but it's still good to know that. But the average cost is uber important, like just ridiculously important. And let me explain why. Let's go up here uh, to the play here. So let's just say that you buy into Carvana stock and you spend $100 on Tuesday, and then the stock goes down, it dips, so you're gonna dollar cost average, and then so on Wednesday it goes down 8% and you put in $200. So you got 300 in it. One at one level you got 100 and then 200 when it dipped. So you bought it at two different price ranges, two different prices, but the amounts that you bought are are not even. One is 100, one is 200. So you have to do some math to come up with your average price that you bought it at. You have to do a little bit of math. Well, this feature down here prevents you from having to do that. You don't have to do the math. You just come down here and see your average cost. So so then what you can do is look at how much it's worth now. It's trading at $38 a share now. So so that means, okay, my average cost is $43 and it's down to $38. So that is a 10.8% drop. So what I can do, I can continue to dollar cost average by buying the dip. Um, and I actually did that today with Carvana. But that average cost is going to help you determine whether it's now a good time or not to continue dollar cost averaging, because and this is not financial advice. This is how I trade. This is what I do. If a stock dips 2 or 3%, I'm not gonna dollar cost average that. I'm gonna hold on. If it dips over 6 or 7%, then I'll start thinking about continuing to dollar cost average. So that's a very, very, very important thing if you're going to swing trade with the quickest possible turnaround on your investment. If you just put in $100 or $500 and let that thing dip, and you don't know what your average price is, and you just let it dip, that thing may not come back up ever, depending on the company. If it's a mid range to a low, one of these penny stocks, it may not ever come back up. But if you dollar cost average on the way down, and it's a blue chip company or a company as big as Carvana, which I call Carvana kind of a mid blue chip, that will eventually come back up because Carvana has enough clout to where if you dollar cost average and you know you're entering the trade at a good time, which again you have to do your own research to determine when that is. But if you're entering at a good time and it dips and you buy the dip, you're gonna 9 times out of 10 come out on the way back up. If you dollar cost average correctly, you will be able to gain some profits on the way back up quicker or sooner than later. So that's the whole concept of knowing the price point that you came in at so that you can help the process of gaining a profit more quickly, if that makes sense. So that's kind of a pillar to swing trading. You have to know your numbers. You have to know you know you have to know your numbers. You have to be disciplined, and you have to have whatever strategy you had set up, you have to adhere to that strategy. Your stop, where your stop loss was, or your well, on here it's a limit order. You can't technically do a stop loss, but you can set a limit order as a stop loss, and then just keep an eye on it. If you can watch the market, you can keep an eye on when the market goes up to where if it's at a level where you want to take your profit. That's great. If you can't watch it, if you're on a job and you can't pull your phone out and look at it, you just need to either set your limit order at a stop loss or at a profit taking point. Right now, Cash App doesn't give you the option to do both, to set both at one time. You have to do one or the other. But I'm thinking that feature may be coming soon as well. Hopefully they will, apply or give us that option to set a limit order as well as a stop loss. So that would be wonderful. I'm rallying for that. I'm lobbying for that feature to be added to this platform because, like I said, I think this is a wonderful. I think it's the best platform for new traders and investors to get their feet wet and to get some experience with the stock market. And that's all I have for y'all today. The market wasn't too bad today. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. If you dollar cost averaged and got in on some good plays, you may have made some money today. If you did, hey, comment below and let me know if you made a come up today. All right, y'all have a good one.